And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. An action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid facing Celta Vigo.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. David Alaba plays.
Oh, he's in behind them here, Derek.
Surely. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Trying to pick out a teammate. Oh, good save. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, not out of the woods just yet. This still could be dangerous. Unable to keep the ball. Well, they're trying to get right into his face. Karim Benzema. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Iago Aspas. Determined defending. Ball back with Celta now. Fran Beltran. Iago Aspas. Well, he strayed offside just as it looked promising. Well, a magnetic player to watch, Federico Valverde. Stuart, what part might he play in this game?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And space available inside. Oh dear, it's an oops moment from the goalkeeper. No getting away from it.
Well, here it is again, and quite clearly that's an own goal. He's a bit unfortunate, really.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. And Modric carries it forward. Well, let's see what he does next. But timely defending when it mattered. Javi Galan. Aurélien Tchouaméni. They've got it now, what can they do? Oh, he's left his marker for dead. It's there for him. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Well, threat over for now.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. Worth the try. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Vinicius Junior. Karim Benzema. It's still alive. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Well, possession ceded. Toni Kroos. And snuffing out the danger. Iago Aspas. No let-up in the pressing department. Carvajal. I must say, this looks promising. Can he convert? Meat and drink to the Belgian. Losing possession a bit easily. Vinicius. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. And he takes it away. Karim Benzema. And possession given away. Benzema, and he might be through here. And missing the chance to give them a bit of breathing space.
Well, that should have made it more comfortable, shouldn't it? But it's a wasted opportunity.
Seferovic. And up for grabs off the keeper. Yet another tremendous save to add to the list. Strength and control, a big part of his game. A real opening now. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Toni Kroos. Kroos getting involved here. Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. Really closing him down. And he read it well. David Alaba. Well, they might be onto something. The end product just wasn't there. Seferovic. Breaking at pace. And he's made headway. Well, it was so easy on the eye, that counter-attack, but no reward for them.
Yeah, it was all good until the final effort. It just shows how devastating they can be on the break, though.
En la escalera de la grada 1. Que el dueño se acerque a objetos perdidos.
Well, not hard to read that pass. Haris Seferovic. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Benzema. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. A fine reading of the situation. Toni Kroos. Vinicius. Vinicius! Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction.
Karim Benzema. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Haris Seferovic. Oh, breezing past him. And a fine stop. And deciding to go short with this one. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And he whips it in. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. Well, no luck keeping possession. Karim Benzema. It's looking promising. In it goes! A 3-goal cushion! This is astonishing stuff!
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and Benzema's shot is then hit with such power. He's a top-class player when he gets in those positions.
So on they go again, and every indication that Real are going to stroll to victory here. An important interception. Valverde. On the ball, Rudiger. Modric. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Haris Seferovic. Toni Kroos. Now with Benzema. Modric. Prepared to take on the shot. Well, in the grand scheme of things, pretty straightforward for the keeper. Oh, he's given it away. Vinicius Junior. Benzema waiting. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Modric. Supporters making themselves heard. Renato Tapia. Well, no stopping him. Oh, he saved it well. Keen to take it short here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Oscar. The inside route looks promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Well, racing past his man. Takes the shot! Well, the keeper committed himself. Taken short. He read the cross, but now must clatter it clear. And almost at half-time, Real Madrid with the lead here. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts.
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Untidy in possession. Oscar. Tchouaméni. Now with Benzema. Vinicius Junior. Save, but still a chance. Danger averted for now. Firing it towards goal. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. It hasn't come to very much. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Hugo Mayo. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Oscar. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Chouameni. On to Benzema. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Well, he could really get at the opposition. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Well, he prevented it from going over the line. Valverde. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. Modric. This looks threatening. Benzema. Had to come up with the ball, and did. Aidu. The ball back with Real now. Well, the supporters think it's on. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Decent position, and threading it forward. Modric. Here's Valverde. A struggle to keep the ball from Real. Hugo Mayo. Now with Seferovic. Benzema. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, big chance! Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Oh, it was there for him to take the chance. Aidu couldn't keep the ball. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. Vinicius Junior. Karim Benzema. Oh, good save. Benzema. Just not looking confident in possession. Hugo Mayo. Tapia on the ball. Seferovic. Oscar. Renato Tapia. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Vinicius Junior. Real using width to good effect. Well, an attempt to forget all about, unfortunately.
Yeah, got it all wrong, trying to pass it into the corner, opened up his body, but didn't make the right sort of contact.
And it's a quality pass. Can he put it away? And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, I must say, Vinicius Junior really giving an excellent account of himself. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Course. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. Can he convert? Well, flinging himself at it. Who's going to get on the end of it? Not all that convincing defensively. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas! A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Mendy. This is Kroos. Federico Valverde. Well, he's given us away. Vinicius! Well, he had clearly drifted into an offside position.
Well, you can see from his reaction, he knew that wouldn't count.
Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. He's protecting it effectively. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. Unai Nunez. Tapia on the ball. Iago Aspas. Take it away. Rudiger. Now with Benzema. Well, a good tackle. Fran Beltran. Aris Seferovic. Trying his luck from long range. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Strong play here. Toni Kroos. Losing possession here. Given away by Real Madrid. He takes aim and blocked for now. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Vinicius Junior. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Hugo Mayo. Oscar. This looks promising. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Fran Beltran. Iago Aspas. And the keeper more than equal to the task. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Short corner taken. They'll repeat the trick. Corner again. Now, how about the short corner? Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Perfect challenge. Iago Aspas. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Flag up, tight offside. Well, racing away here. But a good piece of tidying up. This could be dangerous. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Surely! Oh, good work by the keeper. So the corner played into the box. It might still be problematic. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, we're into the final half hour. This attack looks highly promising. Kroos couldn't keep it. Being pressed hard. Benzema. Modric. Very quick thinking there. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Substitution for Real Madrid. Well, not enough subtlety about that free kick, I'm afraid. Playing with purpose as well as control. Kroos. Oh, fine stop. And taken short. He got in the way of that cross. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Vinicius Junior. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Hugo Mayo. It's with Oscar. Losing possession a bit easily. Chouameni. Here is Marco Asensio. Carvajal. Benzema. Can he find the net? Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, it's been such a one-sided game. You just wonder how many more they could add. Seferovic. And he's made headway. And he saw the situation developing. And he has options available. And fine goalkeeping. They favoured a short one here. Not a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag. Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, it has come to nothing. In position here to protect the ball. Good work to win it back high up the pitch. Can they hit on the break? All hands on deck. And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Fran Beltran. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Oscar. Franco Servi now. The inside route looking promising. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Well, who knows, he might be called upon again. Still some defending to do. In with a chance. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Gol de los Celtiñas. Con el 14, Renato Tapia.
Marco Asensio. Karim Benzema. Course. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Well, body in the way. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
Marca el Madrid.
Fran Beltran. Onto Seferovic. And a timely intervention. Carvajal. Asensio. He's lost it. And not a great challenge. Free kick here. Well, Real Madrid fans have enjoyed this. A dominant performance, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
They're getting right on top of their opponents and winning it back. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And blocked for now.
Cambio en Madrid. Esto se anima. Sale del partido. Con el 20, Vinicius. Entrará en el terreno de juego con el 7, Hazard.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not all that convincing defensively. Terrific block there. Oh, really commanding goalkeeping. Who can they pick out? And still dangerous. Well, they survived the attack. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Can he finish? And striking the post. And clears the danger. Struggling to keep the ball. Moving forward effectively. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Real Madrid get the throw in. Camavinga. Teammates available. Well, showing excellent judgment to intercept. An example of how to press. Just 10 minutes to go. Can they hit on the break? Untidy on the ball. Happy to take on the shot. Well, decent effort, but not troubling the keeper too much. Karim Benzema. Promising looking ball. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. Couldn't hang on to it. The high press was very much on. And a free kick awarded by the referee. He's using his strength to good effect. Oh, but they've lost it now. Getting forward. But really sticking to the task defensively. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Rudiger. Well, he's lost it. Textbook defending inside the box. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And possession given away. Oscar. Jurgen Strand Larsen. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And he's fired over the corner. Shown inside. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Gol del Celta.
Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Gol de los Centellas. Con el 7, Carles Pérez.
And Kroos failed to hold it. Perez. Oscar. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. This attack looks highly promising. Well, making high pressing work for them here. A very effective clearance. And using his strength to shield the ball. And he's in. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
They favoured a short one here. And it's Azar's cross. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Short corner favoured. And Benzema in the middle. Well, not the best clearance. Really sound defending. Not a time for cool heads. And a throw in for Celta. Fran Beltran. Firing it towards goal. Oh, he saved it well. Trying to deliver it accurately. The clearance wasn't decisive. Iago Aspas. Here is Marco Asensio. Iago Aspas. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Carvajal. Carles Perez. Here's Hugo Bayo. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Into the advanced position. Targets available, cross comes in. And there's the full-time whistle. Maximum points for Real Madrid.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent. Full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
And the shining light for his side, Karim Benzema. Hello and a warm welcome. Great to have you with us. Our action today comes from the Estadio de Balaidos. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm very excited to bring you the second and decisive leg of this tie. It's Celta Vigo facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I have to say, Real were brilliant in that first leg. They completely dominated the game, and I just can't see tonight being any different.
Renato Tapia. Servi. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Federico Valverde plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Well, they've given him too much space. Is it going to be a goal in the early stages? Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Are back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Renato Tapia. Good movement. Iago Aspas. Body on the line. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Iago Aspas. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And he has options available. Chance here. Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. Just the challenge that was required. Iago Aspas. Well, the fans are begging for a shot. He can't hold on to it. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And over it comes. Aidu. And he's made headway. And it's in! This game very much back on as a contest.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0.
Con el 22, Seferovic.
Real chance. Well, not the best piece of finishing we've ever seen. And the keeper's given it away inexcusably. In it goes! And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper is wishing quite simply he hadn't done that.
Well, here's the replay, and sometimes when you're being pressed high up the field, you have to go that little bit longer and not play out through the thirds, and that's what they tried to do here. They had their pocket picked, and suddenly they find the ball in the back of the net.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now.
Con el 22, Seferovic.
Toni Kroos. Well, it's one pass after another. And clears his lines. And the poor touch didn't help them on the possession front. A super tackle, and they've won possession. He's going forward with authority here, Benzema. Fran Beltran. It's with Oscar. Renato Tapia. And that was a very fine read. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Iago Aspas. Oh, just wide of the mark. Goal kick.
Well, that never looked like troubling the keeper, did it? But it was worth an effort. A good strike from him.
And Real doing well to win it back. Under real pressure defensively, will they pay the price? Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Aurélien Tchouameni. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Real Madrid facing Celta Vigo.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence.
Derek, they must finish here.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
So the action continues. Will there be a quick response from Real? Toni Kroos. And return to Benzema. They've regained possession. And the keeper there to deal with it. It's a short corner. And there's the feed into the box. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Good tackle. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Toni Kroos. Mendy has it. Well, moving the ball impressively here. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Oh, that's a fine save. Well, they fancy a short one. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. It comes to nothing in the end. Renato Tapia. Fran Beltran. Well, they've lost the ball. Karim Benzema. Benzema! Oh, marvellous goalkeeping.
Well, it's a top-class save from a top-class goalkeeper. That's absolutely brilliant.
Kroos with the corner. And the danger's still on. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Iago Aspas. This might have potential. Iago Aspas. Takes it on. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. And over it comes. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Reading it well. Gets in the way once more. Wasted chance. Easy for the goalkeeper. David Alaba. Modric. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Aurélien Tchouaméni. Celta de Vigo doing well to regain possession. Unai Núñez. He's beaten his man. Must score! In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Federico Valverde. Just the challenge that was required. Renato Tapia. He's given it straight to the opposition. Modric. Tchouaméni. Was always likely to be the goalkeeper's ball. Seferovic. Well, Celta unable to retain possession. Benzema. Has eyes for goal. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And a good-looking ball. And the ball sailing over everyone in the centre. A really intense pressure applied. And he's got the beating of his opponent. And the ball is loose. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Well, that's not textbook defending. Vinicius Junior. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Fran Beltran. Toni Kroos. Given away by Real Madrid. Iago Aspas. Seferovic. Well, it could be on for him here. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Can he find the right pass? Oh dear, not really troubling the goalkeeper at all, Stuart.
Well, from that range he should be scoring, and he knows it.
Benzema. And he might be through here. He knew he had to make the tackle, and did. Well, tremendous block. Can't get the shot through. Just straying offside. Hugo Mayo. Renato Tapia. Well, they couldn't keep it. Vinicius Junior. On to Benzema. He's going forward well here. And making sure nothing untoward happened following the cross. Playing it short. And whipped into the box. Oh, and heading it just over the top. Servi. Is it going to be? Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much.
Gris de marca italiana. Acérquese a la cabina de la entrada del parking, por favor.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Valverde. Luka Modric. Here's Valverde. And giving the ball away. Just not looking confident in possession. Well, the flag has gone up. It was really close. This is looking threatening. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Modric. Javi Galan. Tapia on the ball. Iago Aspas. Now, who can he play it to? And denied by the keeper. Impressive. So the corner played into the box. Well, not the best clearance. Showing a lot of guile there. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Now sending it in. And still dangerous. And he takes it on. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Elects to go short. Fran Beltran. He's beaten his man. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Karim Benzema. Aurélien Tchouameni. Renato Tapia.
As the stats show us, the visitors have had most of the play, and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Oh, showing excellent vision. Well, it all counts for naught. Fran Beltran. Modric. Well, successfully cut out. Well, as we move towards the half-time interval, Real Madrid with more than a few problems to solve, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, what can you say? This has been a dismal first-half display from them. They've lacked discipline, they've looked disorganised, and they've lacked fight. Not a great combination, really.
Well, the counter chance looks very real. Karim Benzema. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. But no damage done, that's the main thing. And really closing him down here. Chances on. Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here it is, 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
Goals in plentiful supply, 4-1 currently. Wonderfully weighted pass. Vital intervention. And Celta regaining possession.
Well, they're being outplayed here, and the fans are not happy. They need to show more urgency now.
Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they keep it going? Chance to finish. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Iago Aspas. Well, nicely cut out. Iago Aspas. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Benzema. Here's Carvajal. Now what can they do from here? Seem to just lose control of the situation. He's conceded a corner. And fired over by Kroos. Not really the ideal clearance. Benzema. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Con el 18, Tchouaméni.
And that'll be a Celta ball. Promising sequence. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Fran Beltran. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Toni Kroos. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Toni Kroos. Plenty of support here. Kroos. Oh, a vital interception. Very quick thinking there. Iago Aspas. And the pass could do damage. A matter of keeping his composure. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Gol del Celta. Con el 22, Seferovic.
Modric unable to hang on to the ball. David Alaba. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Fran Beltran. Onto Seferovic. Gives it a go. And blocked for now. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Servi. Can they convert? Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hit in the back of the net. That was a big, big chance.
Valverde. On to Benzema. Oh, the threat is there. Can he make it count? And the keeper more than equal to the task. Kroos with the corner. Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Well, another corner, hot on the heels of the last one. Now sending it in. Well, still an issue here. Kroos. Thumped clear. Body in the way. Renato Tapia. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason, Stuart. He's putting in a really authoritative performance here.
Well, he's looked unstoppable today. Quick, clever, skillful, and he's taken his goals really well. He's been wonderful to watch.
And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Unai Nunez. He's beaten his man. Must score! In it goes! The lead just gets bigger. Surely they can't let this slip now. Fran Beltran. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now. We're really closing him down here. Oh yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it. Not really the ideal clearance. Benzema. Oh yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment. Iago Aspas. And the pass could do damage. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this. So the ball rolling again, and Real left with a real mountain to climb in the second half. Well, very effective play in possession. Really good high press. Using his physical strength to shield it. Aidu. Fran Beltran. And continues his run. Iago Aspas. Well, the keeper had to concentrate. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. They favoured a short one here. And delivered into the box. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Well, dare I say it, an oddly subdued Federico Valverde, Stuart, and we don't say that too often, do we?
Yeah, he's struggled to get on the ball in dangerous areas. You can argue the service hasn't been good enough, but I don't think his movement has been dynamic as it normally is. He certainly needs to improve here.
Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Benzema. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. And that is going to be a free kick. Well, he can consider himself admonished, even in the absence of a yellow card. Well, no way to put a positive spin on that one. Disappointing.
Well, I don't think he'll be on the next free kick, will he? That wasn't good at all.
Oh, goodness, what's the keeper doing? And not cleared away properly. Well, able to survive that attacking push. And he might be through here. And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas. Oh, great attacking play. Well, the crossing needs to be a bit better than that. Chouameni. It's a weighted pass. Real chance. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? Iago Aspas. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Good technique displayed. And the cross goes in. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Losing possession here. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. A really intense pressure applied. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Really good interception. Servi. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas! And the keeper's hand does the trick. Chouameni. Benzema. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That should be hitting the back of the net. That was a big, big chance. Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Well, a short corner here. Thumped clear. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Superb block. Oh, keeper dealt with it. Remarkable save, yet again, inspirational. Well, he's certainly not alone. Vinicius. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. And they need to get tighter, and credit is due for that good piece of defending. 30 minutes left for play. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Servi. And he has options available. Oh, could be! Oh, body in the way, crucially! Oh, fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Benzema. Aidu has it. Seferovic. And he's through here. It's still alive. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Iago Aspas. Straightforward piece of goalkeeping. Mendy. Into the advanced position. Toni Kroos. Now looking dangerous here. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Unai Nunez. Aris Seferovic. Tapia on the ball. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Well, possession ceded. Seferovic. Kroos couldn't keep it. Oh, the threat is there. Could be. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Gol del Delta. Con el 10, Yago Aspas.
Benzema. Benzema. Excellent vision. But the flag goes up, offside.
Well, he just needs to play that a bit sooner. The pass was definitely on.
An alert intervention. Prepared to take on the shot. Must be. And it's come off the keeper. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match.
Seferovic.
Karim Benzema. "20 minutes remaining. Aidu. Tapia on the ball. Vega. He'll take this on. Well, the goalkeeper managed to make the save without much difficulty in the end. Rudiger. Eden Hazard. Has a go. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
A foul, but advantage played. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And that's a corner. And short it is. Great block. Oh, big opportunity. And able to get a body in the way. That's really good and effective physical play. Can they create something from here? A fine reading of the situation. Karim Benzema. Oh, he's through here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Gol del Real Madrid. Con el 9, Karim Benzema.
Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Well, we're in the dying moments of this game, and Real Madrid really have work to do, Stuart.
Well, surely they get one more chance before the end here. Forget the defending, they've played some great attacking football, and I think they deserve an equaliser in what's been a great match.
A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Vega. Augusto Solari. Here's Hugo Mayo. Good movement. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A gift for any goalkeeper. Toni Kroos. Now with Benzema. Hazard. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He's in with a chance. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks. A real opening now. And he takes it on. Oh, it's unbelievable. Who saw this coming when they were 3 goals down?
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and this is Benzema at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the goalkeeper. It's a brilliant goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Renato Tapia. Real chance. Surely. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. And let's give credit to the defending. Vinicius Junior. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Tapia. Iago Aspas. It should be. Oh, it's mischievous. And they've reduced the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And the finish is sublime. He sees the keeper's position and just chips it over him. It's a breathtaking goal.
Gol del Delta.
Benzema. And a creative look about this. Karim Benzema. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. I'm not testing the keeper at all with that effort. He's using his strength to good effect. Possession lost. Iago Aspas! Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Just can't get it past the wall. Augusto Solari. Fine teamwork to win it back. Hazard. Giving it a try. And no worries for the goalkeeper. An important interception. David Alaba. Dangerous looking through ball. Oh, what an opportunity. Surely. And able to close down the shot. Time really is of the essence. What can they do from this situation? So the corner played into the box. Not away completely. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Hazard. Vinicius Junior. And space here on the flank. And after the cross, defensive action called for. Vega. It's with Iago Aspas. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And now here's Eden Hazard. Really getting stuck in. Iago Aspas. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. And he's in. What late excitement. And the match is level.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Eden Hazard. Camavinga. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Vinicius. And it wasn't a productive cross. He's in control of the situation. Renato Tapia. Hazard has it. This looks promising. Gives it a go. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Gol del Real Madrid. Por el 21, Rodrigo.
Well, not hard to read that pass. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Thumped clear. Iago Aspas. Camavinga. Asensio. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Vinicius. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming... Kroos couldn't keep it. Oh, the threat is there. Could be. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's prepared to take on the shot. And it's come off the keeper. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Eden Hazard has a go. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! Oh, it's astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. Vinicius Junior. He's done it! What a climax to this game! Can they fashion something? They need a goal. And he's in. What late excitement. And the match is level. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. It's Real Madrid facing Celta Vigo.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. And the starting lineup for Celta Vigo.
Well, the shape would suggest they're going to sit deep, stay compact, and then break quickly when they win the ball back. But it's important the front two are clever with their movement and hold the ball up when needed.
¿Cómo nos gusta el fútbol en el Santiago Bernabéu? Esto va a empezar.
A really exciting game in prospect as Real Madrid get it underway. Toni Kroos. Very quick thinking there. Decent progress with the ball at his feet, but nothing comes of it. Servi. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Iago Aspas. Tremendous challenge. Toni Kroos. Now with Benzema. Oh, this is looking promising. But stout defending when it mattered. And still danger here. And the keeper hangs on at the second attempt.
Well, he's done really well, hasn't he? Great stop and then the reaction.
Benzema takes it forward now. A fine reading of the situation. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Pressing high, and they have the ball again. Benzema. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Well, that shouldn't really happen from a throw in. So a throw in for Real Madrid. It's Modric taking the infield route. Vinicius. A smart stop here. They take it short. Just the challenge that was required. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Well, who will be the player to decide the outcome, to determine the course of events? No reason at all why it won't be this man, Stuart. What do you anticipate seeing from him?
Well, the best players are the ones that can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas. He wriggles out of situations, he can find that penetrative pass, and he's such a good player when he gets the ball out of his feet and gets shots away. He could be the outstanding player today.
Can someone get on the end of this? Well, still an issue here. Tremendous block. And a goal! They start as they mean to continue. They make the opening statement.
Well, let's take another look, and it's a very good goal. And they deserve it, you have to say. They've been excellent.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Fran Beltran. It's with Iago Aspas. He got nothing but ball. He's conceded the corner. And over it comes. And he's clear as lines. Well, the goalkeeper dealt with it admirably. Well, the attack looks promising. Iago Aspas! Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Karim Benzema. Given away by Real Madrid. Benzema. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Modric! Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. And possession ceded by Celta Vigo. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Servi. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Benzema. Renato Tapia. And Celta have it back now. Mendy. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. Fran Beltran. Haris Seferovic. Iago Aspas. Iago Aspas! And the keeper more than equal to the task. And over comes the corner. And the problem not completely solved. Iago Aspas. Well, behind for another corner. And short it is. Well, did his job defensively. A chance to whip it in. And the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Oh, he's lost possession. Servi. And he takes on the shot. And keeping it out. They take it short. Carvajal. Good pressure, can they make something of this? Really inventive stuff from Real here. Takes the shot. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. short corner favoured. Delivering it into the box. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Well, Celta unable to retain possession. Valverde. Now he must favour the cross. And he favours the inside route. Renato Tapia. It's with Iago Aspas. Aris Seferovic. Takes the shot. Oh, good save. Keen to take it short here. Putting his body on the line. It has to be! Oh dear, it's an oops moment from the goalkeeper. No getting away from it.
Well, here it is again, and while he's been beaten by the first effort, he can't do anything about the rebound. He's so unlucky there.
So, an own goal, and now they are chasing this game.
Well, the visitors, as you can see, have enjoyed so much of the possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, who knows, maybe another opportunity in the works for them. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Can they get in behind them? Was an important piece of defending. Iago Aspas. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Modric. Benzema. Vinicius. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Well, space for them here. Iago Aspas. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Federico Valverde. The ball with Luka Modric. Valverde. Carvajal. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. It looks promising. Modric. And the keeper taking it cleanly. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. And that's a straightforward stop. Couldn't hang on to it. Hugo Mayo. Fran Beltran. Benzema. Very quick thinking there. Hugo Mayo. Iago Aspas. Must score! And still danger here. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
And out for a Celta Vigo throw. Renato Tapia. Getting forward. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Toni Kroos. Well, the attack looks promising. Iago Aspas. Can he put it away? A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. But when he shoots, I expected him to go across the goalkeeper. He should never beat the goalkeeper inside that near post. That's not good keeping.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, they've given him too much space. Iago Aspas. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Well, he has the measure of his opponent. Can they slot it home? And I think the threat has been averted. Karim Benzema. Giving it a try. Well, just over the crossbar. Excellent effort. Valverde. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Renato Tapia. Fran Beltran. Can he make it count? Keeper getting the touch. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Iago Aspas. Determined block. Over it comes, but the keeper takes command. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Good-looking move, this. Timely intervention. Vinicius Junior. Benzema. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. And possession lost by Real Madrid. Modric. Here's Carvajal. Modric. Now with Benzema. Well, offside anyway, albeit a tight one. Just not looking confident in possession. Federico Valverde. Benzema. Here's Valverde. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Renato Tapia. Franco Servi now. And Real Madrid have it back now. Valverde. Cleared away comprehensively. Iago Aspas. Fran Beltran. Now, options are plenty. Benzema. And he cuts in from the wing. It's a perfect challenge. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. Iago Aspas. Now, potential danger. Could it be? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. That's a well-struck pass. Iago Aspas. It might be. Oh, that's really high-class goalkeeping. But now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Modric. Well, they couldn't keep it. Javi Galan. Now with Seferovic. He's in behind. And that's the hat-trick! Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here. But I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
Gol de los Centellas.
And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, it's been a masterclass in how to dominate a game from midfield, Stuart.
Well, he's run the game, hasn't he? Everything's gone through him. His passing has been excellent, and he's provided a goal-scoring pass as well.
Well, still an issue here. Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu. How can he take them on and beat them? Well, disappointing end to the move. Karim Benzema. This is Kroos. Well, he's lost it. Renato Tapia. It's with Iago Aspas. Well, visionary passing, and he's through. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Gol del Celta. Con el 8, Fran Beltrán.
Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. Karim Benzema. And he takes it away. Possession given away, unfortunately. Iago Aspas. Determined block. Really doing a fine job of protecting the ball. Aurélien Tchouaméni. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Tchouaméni. Modric. Well, he's given us away. Unai Núñez. Fran Beltrán. Karim Benzema. Benzema. Can he convert? Determined defending. And they're making a change. And he's fired over the corner. Well, not cleared away completely. Firing it in. And the keeper getting across to stop it. Now a short corner here. And a fine cross. Well, no damage done. Aris Seferovic. Now can they counter clinically? Renato Tapia. It's with Oscar. Well, he's given us away. Karim Benzema. Tchouaméni. Well, danger here as he runs at them. Iago Aspas. Misfiring completely.
Yeah, he's gone for power, but the contact was never right. It's a poor effort, really.
Benzema holding on to the ball as his teammates move forward. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Vinicius Junior. Aurélien Tchouameni. Benzema. Struggling to keep the ball. Strong play here. They've got it now, what can they do? Karim Benzema. Tapia on the ball. Gabri Veiga. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Benzema. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Going well. Can he take the chance? Still could be dangerous. Well, nothing untoward happened.
Well, what a magnificent save that was. It really was top-class goalkeeping.
Well, as spectacular as the save was, it can't be just about their stellar keeper. They know that. Luka Modric. Here's Kroos. Opportunity missed. Seferovic takes the shot, and the ball is loose. Just cleared away in the nick of time. He's using his strength to good effect. 30 minutes to go then. And in with a real chance. Oh, goodness me. He made it far too easy for the keeper, didn't he? That's really good and effective physical play. Beautifully disguised ball. And it's there for him. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is wonderfully executed, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Gol del Delta. Con el 22, Seferovic.
He's given us away. And intercepting it. Valverde. Veiga. It's with Iago Aspas. Taken away. Karim Benzema. It's with Vinicius Junior. And fed forwards. Well, it looked like a decent avenue of attack, but he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, he's just a bit too eager there. All well and good playing on the shoulder, but he just needs to bend his run to stay onside.
And not one but two substitutions here for Real Madrid.
Con el 9, Benzema. Y con el 15, Valverde. Entrará en la cancha con el 11, Marco Asensio. Y con el 7, Hazard.
Happy to take on the shot. Just missing narrowly on the volley.
Well, it's a fantastic effort. Difficult technique, but he caught it so well. He's unfortunate.
Toni Kroos. This is Kroos. Vinicius. Marco Asensio's in the thick of things. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. This looks threatening. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Aris Seferovic. Modric. Aurelien Tchouameni. Here is Marco Asensio. Big opportunity. And up for grabs off the keeper. Just couldn't get it through. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Asensio. Tremendous block. Renato Tapia. Seferovic. Shot attempted. Courtois with the easy save. Into the final 20 minutes. Aris Seferovic. Jürgen Strand Larsen. Oh my goodness, what a strike! From so far out, absolutely sensational, unstoppable.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
Gol del Celta.
Real losing possession. And he has options available. And let's give credit to the defending. He's very adept at protecting the ball. Hazard. Aurelien Tchouameni. And he read it well. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And the counter-attack came to nothing.
Well, these fans are making for the exits now.